Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Josh.
And this is episode 8 on how to build a podcast studio. So this is our final episode of this series. We're just about finished.
Yeah, so on today's episode, we're just going to go through all the equipments. Also finish off some of the acoustic treatment and start putting everything out on the table, eh?
Yeah. We'll take a look at the camera, which we're using a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera. We've got our microphone or microphones, which are the Shure SM7Bs, and we'll have a look at the HDMI matrix switcher as well.
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's get into it, eh?
Let's do it. Right. First up to Bunnings.
All right, out.
What are you doing?
Just testing out the new podcast room. Pretty cool.
Oh, someone's famous.
Look at this.
Is that Eddie Vedder? What's that dangly thing?
Next alarm. For the mic.
Oh.
That goes into here, all ready to go.
Last episode we brought in our table. The top of our table had a few imperfections, so in the last week or so we sourced a black glass tabletop, which gives us a little bit bigger table. Still a good size for this room. Still plenty of room around the outside there. Yeah, today we'll run through the equipment for the podcast studio system. All right, what time is it?
It is.
Time for sushi. Thank you, sir. Salt mate. That's the word going around town.
What?
You like to get your sword out.
Alright, swords.
What do we want? Sashimi?
Cheers, mate.
Wow. To a completed studio.
Yeah, episode 1. We're at the sushi, and this is episode 8.
Till we finish it up where it all began.
I think the other impressive part is that glass panel table that you got.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that is the icing.
Shrinkflation. What's a lesson that you learned on this job?
Oh, there's a lot of lessons I've learned. Getting a head around it all.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You got to work out how the jigsaw puzzle goes together.
What?
Oh, wasabi.
Didn't get you? Did it get you? A little bit of kick.
Right in the back of the nostril.
There you go.
Good lesson that we've had on this job is the video side of things, filming it as we go. That's not something that we've done in the past. We go in and we do the job. We don't film it.
Yeah.
With this one, we've been filming as we go, but that's been a pretty steep learning curve. And then the editing that comes along with it, and then the posting, and then replying to all the comments on the videos.
Yeah.
That takes up my whole day, pretty much. All weekend, I'm replying to comments. Oh, got him. Yes.
Oh,
Take that.
I don't know how you don't like seaweed. Seaweed's so good.
I've told you my seaweed story.
So you don't like seaweed, but you don't like bananas.
Correct.
So, I don't know.
Oh, bananas are gay. You probably like bananas.
I do love bananas.
Yeah. You probably like cucumber as well.
No. It's probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Oh. My least favourite cake like that is carrot.
Was it a bit pointy for it?
A bit too hard.
Hey, we'd just like to thank you all for watching our series on how to build a podcast studio. From start to finish, it's been 8 episodes, and we will be condensing all 8 episodes into one episode coming up shortly with a bit more content, diving in a bit deeper on the actual system that we're using.
Hey, stay tuned because we've got another series coming up with another client who has got a great podcast studio we're going to build for him. And we're really excited. So we're going to be starting that next week.
If you're as excited as we are about the next build, check this out.
庭には鳥がいるが庭には庭がにわかに広すぎるない日々の方の日々の幅や幅の方の日々の幅にビビってが上手な構図が上手に屏風に坊主と上手の絵を描いたバカラバカラバカラバカラバカラないのでバカラバカラベタラバカラ
Unboxing day. What do we got first?
We've got the mic.
We got the mic. We got a Shure SM7B microphone, which is pretty much industry standard for podcasts. That'll be your regular microphone that you see in the majority of podcast studios. Which kudos to Shure for dominating the podcast economy. They've done well. Especially with a microphone that's like 50 years old. They've just basically repackaged it for podcast studios.
Well, they would have put a little bit more design in it, wouldn't they? Or was it very similar?
It's basically stayed the same. Yeah, they had a great microphone, which was suitable for this sort of application. So there we go. That's our Shure SM7B.
All right, let's stick it on the arm.
Pop him on.
Pop him on.
We've already unboxed our microphone boom arms, which attach to our table.
Got a little XLR in.
Yeah, we've run our XLR cable through the boom, make it all nice and slick.
There you go, mate.
There we go. Yep, you've got good adjustment on these boom arms. When you're recording with this mic, best to have it about 5 inches away and directed directly at your mouth.
I've got the extra speaker. Extra.
Oh yeah, they also come with another pop filter.
This one looks better.
This one does look better. So yeah, you can pull this filter off and you can pop on the big thicker filter. So yeah, majority of studios you'll see they'll just have the thinner filter on. There you go. There's our microphone.
All right, well, let's put that to the side. And what else we got?
All right, next up, let's go with our camera.
And so what's good about this camera?
Well, we've chosen the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera. You can get the 6K now, you can get a 12K Blackmagic camera, but we've gone with 4K. That'll be the highest resolution that we'll be recording in for quite some time. At some point, I'm sure we'll upgrade to the 6K or even above. But for the next couple of years, 4K is more than adequate. So let's pop him open. What do we got? Welcome.
Welcome.
All right. Here's
Very smooth. Very nice.
yeah. So you just take that little cap off there. We do have a lens, but we're using the lens on our camera at the moment.
Another Blackmagic.
Yeah, so our studio will have 3 Blackmagic 4K cameras running Olympus or OM lenses. We'll do a bit of a deeper dive into the lenses down the track.
Let's charge one.
Yep, and then we've got our charger. I'd hate to think in my lifetime how many of these things I've thrown in the bin, just because they supply one for each zone, power zone. We only ever use the one, being the Australian standard. So there we go, there's our Pocket Cinema camera.
Very nice.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
All right.
Next up.
So give us a rundown.
Next up we have our 4 input HDMI switch, which is the Blackmagic A10 Mini Pro ISO. Now, this switch allows for up to 4 cameras. Usually you'd go 3 cameras and a laptop input, and it allows you to switch between each of the cameras. And if you've got content on your laptop that you want to present, yeah, it allows. There's your camera inputs, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th input for another camera or your laptop. You've got a HDMI out, which will allow you to run to a local monitor, or you can go into a capture card directly into a laptop. And then we've got a USB out, USB-C, which is for our external hard drive. Now, to get the file transfer that we need, we've gone with a Samsung T9, which allows up to 2 gigabyte per second transfer, which is enough. When you're recording with this, you record to HD, so it allows for 4 inputs recorded to HD, not full 4K. He's always on the phone, this guy.
So someone from Korea is calling me on WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, they want a studio. So there's our, yeah man, that's our little portable drive, which plugs in USB-C.
Put that into Mini Pro.
Directly into the Mini Pro. There we go. And yeah, you've got your camera inputs. Here you can monitor it yourself and select which camera feeds or laptop you'd like displayed. Or you can have somebody else, like your podcast producer, off to the side monitoring. And it records all 4 feeds.
Sends it back to there.
Records it direct as a file to the hard drive.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Along with audio. So each HDMI will have its own audio feed coming from your camera, and then you also have mic 1 and 2 inputs here, so additional mic inputs.
Welcome back to the show. Let's dive right in. Custom Studios. Design and installation by BG AudioVisual.